Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Commodores will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Alabama's offense will have the ball first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress at defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defense...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to throw at Simpson. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. One of the highlights of the year last season, Alabama went into Nashville coming off a win against Georgia and got knocked out of Nashville with their first loss to Vandy since 1969. Anything can happen in this crazy sport.
It was magic. It was crazy. It was Pavia time, right? Like the 4th down conversions, they held the ball for most of the game. And Jesse, remember, this is what kept the Tide out of the playoffs. You think they're a little upset?
Definitely, and they're going to have to do a better job defensively with that gun option scheme we saw from Vanderbilt in that game a year ago. They didn't have any answer for that. Few interceptions early by Jalen Milroe, put him behind the 8 ball, so we just need a better effort from Alabama on both sides.
Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Miller with the ball. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Alabama pushing the tempo. The give to the tailback. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Lets it fly. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
So Vanderbilt's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable. the offensive line, and the quarterback, and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Using his legs, it's Alexander. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. We saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Bought a little time, lets it go.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air, it's Simpson. He'll pull it down and run. First down and more. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for room, it's Alexander. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. And you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith. This guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy on the offense?
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to the Red Hawks of Miami. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket. He was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism in his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. It's caught. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and create.
Throws toward the end zone. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Vandy. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sherrill. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Going for it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Doors.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Grab near the marker, it's Horton. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down, got to use their time wisely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires downfield. Finds his man, it's Cuevas. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Stowers. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Connor? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Sherrill. Across the 25. He's got room. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Commodores are marching down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And that one will give them the lead.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on! And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Right back to the well. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cuevas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Wide receiver comes in motion. And off from the shotgun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, sniffing the goal line. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. How good have they been on 3rd down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. End off from the gun. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. Commodores will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Commodores. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick six to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They'll give it to him again. Running into the open space. Picks up the first down. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Touchdown Tide. Great job by the back on the option.
And what execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 4 over UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. And he's brought down after a nice game. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. The run from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. Gets it past the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead. There's less than a minute left right now. I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
He'll sneak it. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Makes the quick grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Sherrill. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Game is tied. Just a few minutes to play, and we'll see if this defense can stop a scoring drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bernard. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Dropping back, it's Pavia. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, now 4th down in your own end. With this much time left, do you trust your defense to get a stop? That's the question you got to ask yourself. If you don't, then you need to go for this right now, and you need to try to go win this game.
They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Williams. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The give is to Miller. He breaks a tackle. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Makes it past the marker. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
That's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Pavia. Fierce the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Trailing by a touchdown. Getting late in the 4th. And this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He wants a big play here late. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
There he goes. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Lined up for... It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. Tackled there by the defense. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation